Forever could never be long enough for me to feel like I've had long enough with you. Forget the world now, we won't let them see. But there's one thing left to do. Now that the weight has lifted, love has surely shifted my way. Marry me today and every day. Marry me. If I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe, say you will. Say you will. Together could never be close enough for me to feel like I am close enough to you. You wear white and I wear out the words I love you, and you're beautiful. Now that the wait is over, love has finally showed her my way. Marry me today and every day. Marry me. If I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe, say you will. Say you will. Promise me you'll always be happy by my side. I promise to sing to you when all the music dies. And marry me today and every day. Marry me. If I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe, say you will. Say you will. Marry me. I've waited 100 years, but I'd wait 1,000,000 more for you. Nothing prepared me for what the privilege of being yours would do. If I had only felt the warmth within your touch, if I had only seen how you smile when you blush.
Who gives this woman to be married?
Her family and I.
Her family and I. Dane, do you take Shannon to be your wife?
I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her forsaking all others and holding only unto her forevermore?
I do.
Shannon, do you take Dane to be your husband?
I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect him, forsaking all others and holding only unto him forevermore?
I do.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
So for the rest of tonight, we'll be introduced as a couple, but I would just like to take a second and recognize you. Can I get a round of applause?
Yeah.
Fabrics on sale. 4 words that changed my life forever. After living in darkness for months, this beautiful and bubbly woman came out of nowhere at a place I would have never expected. Hobby Lobby. From the moment I met you, it was so different than anything I had ever experienced. Conversation was easy. You were so happy and positive. And after inviting myself to lunch for tacos and a pitcher of margaritas, you had me hooked. You always say how lucky you were to secure the package, but I'm the one that came out the winner. Every day you inspire me to be a better man, a better father, and a better son. Everyone you come in contact can't help but fall in love with you the way I have. The way Asher and Zoe crave to spend time with you nearly makes my heart explode with happiness, knowing that I couldn't have found a more qualified person to be their step monster. You've bonded and brought joy to my biggest fan and supporter, my incredible mom. Kenny B would have been obsessed with you. He left a huge hole in our world, but I pray every day that I can be half the man, husband, and father he was. Our life together thus far has been so full of adventure, date nights where we share our love of food, beach trips, even though you hate the sand, San Diego where you introduced me to your friends and we ate and drank, and ate and drank, and ate and drank some more. And then my first trip to New York City, where I walked out of the subway to a whole new world. We overlooked the city at the top of Rockefeller Center. And for somebody that works at 30,000 feet, you're awfully scared of heights. We felt all the emotions at the 9/11 memorial. You introduced me to your aunts, uncles, and precious grandparents, who treated me like I was already a part of the family. We walked through Trump Plaza, and you suckered me into looking at rings at Tiffany's. Little did you know that the next night after an amazing Chris Stapleton concert, I'd ask you to be my forever partner in crime. I'll never forget the look of absolute shock when I got down on one knee and how excited you were to shove that ring on your finger. Shannon, you make me so happy. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life together with you. To close on a lighter note and to give you a little time to dry your eyes, I have some additional vows and promises to make to you. I promise to be your co-pilot, your navigator, and to bring snacks on our road trip through life. I vow to laugh for real at every joke, no matter how stupid or poorly told. I love you that much. I vow to open jars for you and pretend that you loosened it, even though we both know it was my manly muscles that opened that thing. I promise to unclog the drain, even though you're the only one of us that has long hair. I vow to protect you from snakes and spiders as long as we shall live. I promise to take Instagram-worthy photos of you. And I vow to stand by your side when the zombie apocalypse comes. And should you be turned into one, I promise to let you bite me. So that I can too be one and stay by your side forever. I love you so much, Shannon. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
Wow.
I have some tiny people to talk to before I talk to you.
Okay.
Asher and Zoe. When most people fall in love, they fall in love with one person and then they build a family. But while I was falling in love with your daddy, I was also falling in love with both of you. Today and for the rest of my life, I choose you to be my family, both of you. And with that, I promise to love you with every ounce of my being. When you're feeling down, I promise to strive for your happiness. and I want you to know that I'm here for you fully, and I never intend for that to change. I promise to support your goals and your dreams, and I promise to encourage your growth into becoming your own person. And I promise if the step monster comes out, it's for a good reason. I accept and love both of you for who you are, and I ask that both of you do the same for me. And I love you guys, okay? All right, get your tissues ready.
Bring it.
Dane, I'm standing here today confident that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. You have pursued me and encouraged me. You have trusted me and loved me so wonderfully that I've often found that my silent whispers to God have been, why me, why us, and how have I gotten this lucky? But then I look at you and I see a manifestation of the love that God has for me and a fulfillment of his promises to give me the desires of my heart and more. You're the man I've been waiting for my whole life, and it's really nice to have finally found you. I have nothing to offer but myself, but still you choose me, and you want nothing more than the person I am, and maybe a couple of free flights. So today I stand here and happily and humbly vow to become your wife. I vow to love you unconditionally and without hesitation. I vow to respect your God-given authority as the leader of our home, and I trust you to lead and care for our family in a way that honors God. I vow to be your partner and your helper and be by your side. I vow to speak words of love, kindness, and encouragement to you, and I vow to be a safe place for you to be vulnerable and weak. I will lift you up and I will help you to be strong if you need me to. I vow to love your children and to keep and protect them as my own. And if God sees fit to take me first, which I don't really think is likely because you're kind of old, I vow to be a whisper. I vow to be a whisper in your ear and a beat in your heart. And as my husband, I do have a couple of requests, which I don't think you're really surprised by that. I ask that you continue to pursue me, that you give me grace even when I'm undeserving of it, and that you challenge and encourage me to keep growing. I ask that you give me a place to be weak and vulnerable, even though that probably means tears, and that's especially if tequila was involved. And I really just ask that you love every part of me, and the good and the bad, for the rest of forever. And lastly, it's my prayer for our marriage that people look at us and can see the unrelenting and overwhelming love of Jesus. That we always keep God at the center of our marriage. I'm good. And that we follow the example that your mom and dad gave us of how to live, laugh, and love every day. I love you so much, Mr. Burkhart, and being your wife is going to be the greatest honor of my life. That's all I got.
Dane, will you now place the ring on Shannon's left hand and repeat after me? This ring I give to you.
This ring I give to you.
In token and in pledge.
In token and in pledge.
Of our constant faithfulness.
Our constant faithfulness.
And unconditional love.
And unconditional love.
Excellent.
We got it.
You want to hold this?
Yeah.
All right. Shannon, will you now present the ring as a symbol of your love, honor, and loyalty? And Dane, will you receive this ring as a symbol of Shannon's love, honor, and loyalty? And will you always wear it as a symbol of your own love, honor, and loyalty toward her? If so, say I will.
I will.
Shannon, will you now place the ring on Dane's left hand and repeat after me? This ring I give to you.
This ring I give to you.
In token and in pledge.
In token and in pledge.
Of our constant faithfulness.
Of our constant faithfulness.
And unconditional love.
And unconditional love.
Excellent.
Dane and Shannon are participating in a wine blending ceremony, and it symbolizes the blending of two lives into one. By blending the sweet and dry wines together, it symbolizes the marriage bond that persists in times of joy and in sorrow. They are also participating in taking communion, the Lord's Supper, remembering the body and blood of Jesus, the body given for us and the blood shed for the forgiveness of sins.
Dane and Shannon, by the power vested in me by the United National Church and high-speed internet, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your beautiful bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Dane Burkhart.
Tiptoed in a room, I know you got to have your rest. She says, come lay beside me, I've been waiting